Welcome to 2.2.4 Changes in Organizational Structure. Organizational structures are not static, they're not always the same. They change because of the dynamic nature of global business environment. Because things are basically changing around us, organizational structures have to change in order to keep up with changes. Obviously, let's just go back and remind you what this is a traditional structure organization by function, what we're used to: quality department, production, finance, sales, marketing, what we're normally used to, what we would see. So, this is the traditional type of organizational structure. And yes, like we said, it does change from time to time, especially because of what goes on around us. How does it change? Well, we've got two examples of how it can change. It can be changed project by project. You have something that you need to be done that needs to be done, and you need to take people from different skills within the company and have different managers that are appointed for those projects, which I'll show you in another diagram how that looks. And the second, which we've come across before, is a shamrock organization. I'll go to more detail of what that is in the future, in a future slide. And then we have the reasons, obviously, that which we covered in the previous, the external reasons or factors that cause the need for a change. So we looked at the technological, economic, and other factors. But also, we've got, when you have mergers, acquisitions, when company grows, you might need to, because they might already have a different structure. You've got two people doing the same job in HR. You might need to change it around, or you might have more talent in order to be able to better use the people that you've got. And maybe you were doing your outsourcing work to a third company, a company outside of your company to do, for example, customer service, but you've grown the company by doing, for example, a merger, joined with another company. So you don't need to outsource because that company that you've joined with has got a good customer service team. Okay, so that's one example of for the for the merger, what you do in terms of you could change according to the people you have in your company to make it more efficient. So a project based structure, you've got the different departments, like we said, finance, you have the HR, you have the marketing and production, and you've got different project A or X, Y, and Z. And I'll show you the next slide. You can see how a nice diagram of, so these are the different normal marketing information, or different normal functions of a company. And then you've got it here under project. So this will be a project manager. So you could have members from multiple different functions or departments. They're all working together. Normally they would, so for example, finance, somebody working there, his manager is the finance manager. But in this project, it might be the manager for him could be someone from production or someone from HR, whoever's best skilled to be the project manager. So, and it could be compromise of, two members of the IT team, one member of marketing, and one member of finance, one member of the production. So you're trying to use the group that you have in order to tackle a specific task, in order to get the most out of your team. So this is one of many ways, but we're going to just cover two. Second is a shamrock organization. The one that looks like a shamrock is this plant you can see with three distinct leaves. And this type of organization, basically, it trims down your company down to the minimum of what you need to run. So those people are the core workers, the ones that you need in order to basically run the company, without which there would be no company, it won't be able to exist. So perhaps that will be like finance, and HR maybe would be here, because it's a core part of the business. And they will be getting paid typically full-time salaries. So you're trying to limit people on full-time salaries. And then people who you might not need, like marketing from time to time, advertising, or maybe people who you're going to use to do small projects, you can use them as part-time. Especially as we have the internet now, you can use people from any part of the world to do a specific job for you, and then pay them for the job. It could take 3 months, but you don't have to pay them for 12 months. So they're flexible workers, saves you money. They may get paid more than if they were a full time worker. So you both can, they can take on multiple work. You can both benefit from that structure. Outsourced work, you've got, for example, people who you're passing the work to for accounts, maybe some parts of accounts, training, basically another company who you're paying them for a specific work. Why? Because they can do it cheaper than what you can. So you don't need to pay someone full time. It's when you need them, you use them. So the whole point is that you're trying to save cost. Business is obviously about trying to maximize the return on investment, or return of the profits of the company. So core workers, just in summary, they're getting paid full time. You need them. They're the foundation of the business. Flexible workers you're using as and when you need them. And outsource work are those who are doing things that you do need regularly, but they're doing it cheaper than what you're doing, or what you might even not have the skills. So you're branching out, for example, to India or to China or to Malaysia, wherever the countries are that have got those skills cheaper than what you can get in your home country. So hope that summarizes for you the two different ways in which we can adapt to the changes of organization.